XRP is at 41 cents, guys. Now, I would just be very careful because I have this type of feeling that perhaps we'll see some type of black swan soon. I know black swans are not predictable, but we could perhaps predict them, which is what's a contradiction within itself. This was definitely not on my bingo card for 2023. Each month is just getting weirder and stranger, right? Talking about this balloon right here. But expert for only from raw alerts. Breaking more video of the Chinese spy balloon. Right? What's happening over here, guys? The Chinese high altitude surveillance balloon was seen over different spots yesterday.
There's that.
It's just been flying through, guys, or hovering over.
What planet is that?
So this is fascinating. What do we believe is taking place over here, guys? Pentagon, the Chinese balloon will probably be over the United States for a few days.
So as I mentioned, we'll continue to monitor it. Right now, we assess that it'll probably be over the United States for a few days, but we'll continue to monitor, review our options, and keep you updated as we can.
Now, I'll just be very careful, guys, with the markets here, right? Even though we have pumped, maybe they were trying to lure people in before the dump takes place, right? Because that's what usually takes place, guys. I'm not saying we will dump, but I have this strange feeling that what are the chances of all this happening right now, right? I don't know, it seems weird to me. United States official has just announced that the Chinese surveillance balloon is now over the middle of the country, something that has never happened before, a U.S. official says.
Our announcement last night regarding the high-altitude surveillance balloon, I'm not going to have much new information to provide other than to say that the North American Aerospace Defense Command continues to monitor it closely. While we won't get into specifics in regards to the exact location, I can tell you that the balloon continues to move eastward and is currently over the center of the continental United States. Our announcement.
So what do you believe will be happening with this balloon? Because the Pentagon says that the Chinese spy balloon will probably be over the United States for a few days, right? Some people did say that to take it down, but as well as that America has been sold to the Chinese, right? To China. We'll talk about it in just a little bit. Now guys, we're from part of XRP and the XRP community. Now this is called White Interesting from Cryptopia. How did no one see this coming? The connections are clear as day. Mr. Poon Howard Moon told you ages ago, right? China confirms balloon is theirs, as you guys can see. From Mr. Pool. Wow, that's just insanity, isn't it? From Howard Moon as well, huh? Wow. Shoot down the balloon. Isn't that crazy, guys? Interesting, the balloon. Why this is fascinating is because, from Marvin Gaye, it would have been nice if we knew the exact time frame of upcoming events. Every plan gets changed and delayed no matter what, but do not worry, the plan still exists. Time to let my balloon go. Higher and higher, dark to light. Price first then law. I can't believe it, folks. Wow! He might actually be right. Price first then law. The reason being is because if the collapse happens in 2024 and clarity hits after, during the collapse, that means price has gone up first. Wait a moment, what? This is fascinating stuff if you ask me. This was posted back in 2019, folks. We have seen this from Mr. Poole as well, multiple times, right? Maybe are all those ducks we have seen referring to a black swan event looming? The ugly duckling. Is the black swan event near, right? How many times have we seen this, guys? As you guys can see right here, maybe not just ducks in a row, but a black swan event on the horizon. And then it goes on and on and on. This is why we should probably be very careful here, guys, because something surely seems like it's upcoming, right? Which will then correlate with the market stumping if it does happen, just to let you guys know. Why is the China balloon following the same path as the Eclipse path from 8/21/2017 that went over every city named Salem, as you guys can see right here? The path it is probably taking, right? So path on 8/21/2017 and then path on 4/8/2024 which you guys can see, it makes an X, right? The Great American Eclipse that will be taking place at 2024, which then creates an X over America in itself. Babylon the Great, the United States of America. Above, the intersection points of the above eclipses is just south of Carbondale, Illinois. Is just a region. It's a region of the nation known locally as Little Egypt. Right, rituals taking place. This is one gigantic ritual over. Wow, this is literally one gigantic ritual over the United States of America, which will then be Babylon the Great. Hold on a minute, folks, and this is why X will be taking place at 2024. Perhaps a collapse and then rise of the Phoenix rises from the ashes. I'm not sure, but very interesting to say the least. And another connection, guys. We have so many connections, I just can't fathom it at this point in time. What's happening? Now, from Donald Trump, shoot down the balloon, okay? And then what do we have here? Shoot down the balloon correlates with 84 to 37. Trump's shoot down the balloon matches with President Joe Biden and President Harris. Also, the next 9/11 event. Watch for the possible Biden event next Friday on February 10th, 2023. President Harris will be in charge when America falls soon. There you guys go. Who's up next in line? Kamala Harris, right? You can't make this stuff up, guys. So, the numbers correlate with President Joe Biden, President Harris, the next 9/11 event, and United States of America. It will happen in the event. The next 9/11 will be taking place again in the United States of America. So let's prepare. But in my humble opinion, of the world, guys, right, with the collapse, cloud is what 23 equals to 23, like 2023, right? So roller coaster equals to 161 gematria. Joe Biden plane crash equal 161. When the ride ends equal 161, the roller coaster goes from the clouds down to earth like plane falling. Joe Biden plane crash roller coaster is both 161, guys. Wow. What did we see before? Right? We seen that Mr. Poole posted about Joe Biden, right? Something should happen with him soon, perhaps. And Mr. Poole posted back at when? When was it? 2021, if I'm not mistaken, guys. Let's prepare. We see more connections right here from Mr. Poole, right? Balloons and whatnot. The impossible dream. Will you be here when it's all over? Good luck. Wow. Let's prepare, guys, because it seems as Mr. Poole did warn people a long time ago. Everyone deep in their hearts is waiting for the end of the world to come, right? The reason being is because of this right here. From Fojak. Now, Mr. Poole has been activated once again, guys, as you guys can see. He posted on February 02, 2023. 3 different videos. So, if you go here to 2021, then smiley face. Wait a moment, 2021? Interesting. Now, let's go ahead and check the videos. Clear as day if you ask me, guys. Right? There's this background noise that's going on, but this seems to be clear as day, which points towards what? Everything will be flipped on its head. Right? Wow. And then this tells us right here that a nuke is literally inbound. There you guys go, which will then connect to this right here.
Boston, Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, Pennsylvania, San Francisco, San Diego, Seattle, and Washington, D.C.
I now believe that a nuke is literally inbound, right? Paris, just before the 1929 crash. Whoa! There we go. Which would mean the collapse is imminent, folks, and that will connect with the world being flipped on its head, right? What it seems to me is the flip is about to happen, just like, or like when the guy took his glasses off in that movie and everything said obey. Magnetic field's core switch, right? So too many things are taking place, guys. Wow. Seems like an emergency in Paris. 1920s. Is history about to repeat? Sure seems like it, guys. Are you guys ready? Because I am. Mr. Poole then retweeted this right here, right? About the party going on, guys. When the collapse takes place, will you be sad or will you be partying? Because XRP shall rise from the ashes of destruction, right? Are your eyes wide open right now? If you guys don't believe me that a nuke is literally inbound, right? Which will obviously connect with what the world dying, the end of the world, a nuclear-armed Russian warship park of United States Eastern Seaboard. Its hypersonic missiles are unstoppable. You guys can see right here, right? Wow! Mr. Poole just literally pointed out to watch out to evacuate from certain states, guys, right? You can't make this stuff up. You guys ready? Because I am. Then it will then connect to this right here, guys. Then Mr. Poole liked this tweet from Cryptomaniac, which we'll check out tomorrow, guys, because it will then there's going to be a train of connections today, tomorrow, and in the next few days, guys, because there's too many things happening, right? Again, to me this seems like what? It all points towards one singular event, which is literally the implosion of America. Not only that, the entire world, which will be the biggest ritualistic event we have ever seen to this date in the history of the world, guys. Repost originally from 4/22/22, as you guys can see this right here, right? Now, if you go down here, also first video was reposted on 8/13. We recently looked here for the door in Paris, which ended up being the Rolex store, right? Now, if you go up here, guys, listen to this. By the way, 113 days between reposts as well, right? 113, which is then destruction awaits. We got the signal, same audio overlaid, connect, last chance to buy. Wow. You guys can see the background has that same type of pitch noise, right? So again, what does that tell us, guys? That tells us that this is our last chance to buy XRP coming up, right? Maybe during the collapse. I'm not even sure, guys, but when you know it's your last chance to use your paycheck for more XRP, maybe we go up and never stop, right? There's too many different things happening as we speak, guys. You guys ready? Because I am. Now, from Stellar17, wow, this is an insane or awesome confirmation by Mr. Poole that the storm starts on 2/20/2023, posted on 2/2/23, which then correlates with 2/2/23, which is then 2/20/2023. Wow. Or 23, right? The timestamp gives us the exact days for each event. 7:20, world turns upside down on the 20th. 7:22, blackouts on the 22nd. 7:23, emergency broadcast system on the 26th. This is for real, guys. Get prepared. Wow. Again, are these the dates right here? Right? The 20th, the 22nd, the 26th, guys. This is fascinating. Maybe it truly is time, right? This fits exactly with my recent thread on the storm using Howard Moon's post. Howard Moon gave us these dates 5 and 9 days ago, right? The storm begins when? 2/20/2023 is the start, and then plus 5 and 9 is what? From 8/25/2021 plus 5 and 9 days equals to 4/6/2023, and wow. We'll probably check that thread at some points, guys, but there are too many things happening, right? I'll just be prepared, guys, because it seems like the world is about to end. And as we see from Alexandra right here as well, everything being flipped on its head, right? So it's quite simple, guys. You guys ready? Because I am. At the same time, this account of Mr. Poole was just suspended as well, guys. And it seems like this is a different account, not Mr. Poole's actual account, right? Maybe just an imposter. Wow, there's too many things happening, guys. Now, if fancy for today's video comes from Babacux, for those who listen to my space, I mean, come on, right? The similarities are very similar to say least, guys. Perhaps. We'll see what happens in the future, guys. It seems like we will be on the right side of history, because at least we know certain events that are incoming, right? Not financial advice. But anyways, that's what we guys from Ace and the NS. See ya.